Come on, y'all know what it is. We keep it real, we really get down to it. You know the drill. From the bottom to the top. Hey, stay tuned, make sure you stay locked. We go beyond the chat. We're not just talk. We go. Hey, we're not just talk. We go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, we are super excited about our episode. This is our 6th episode of Beyond the Chats. I'm your girl, your best friend, your next door neighbor, the one and only Miss Natasha Cash.
And I'm T-Dub in the building.
Listen, what you about to say?
You missed season 2.
My bad. Okay.
For our new listeners. You know,
yeah, that's
so
true.
Know
that is true.
You're not new to the game.
We're not new to the game. Listen, we put in 35 episodes on our first season. We put it in, and now we are in season 2, episode number 6. So listen, if you have not subscribed or paid attention, or you've been living under a rock and you have not tuned in to Beyond the Chat, listen. This is the place to be. That's all I'm saying. This is the place to be. Make sure you tell a friend, like the videos, subscribe. We have so many good things coming up. So many new segments, new interviews that we're doing with some amazing people, some artists, some entertainers, some business owners, community activists. I mean, the list goes on and on. We have some rappers that we're going to be interviewing, some singers, some dancers, actresses and actors. I mean, it don't get no better than that.
We got all kinds of stuff coming.
All kinds of stuff coming. So listen, make sure you like, you subscribe, you tune in, and stay locked to Beyond the Chat, because I'm just no brag, just fact. We got it going on.
Yeah, I think we're doing our thing.
I think we are too.
Trying to do our thing at least.
I mean, hey, I'm just saying we doing our thing. I mean, if nobody else is gonna pump us up, nobody else is gonna, push us, then we gotta push ourselves. We gotta start somewhere.
You're right.
That's right. So listen, we're gonna jump into our show. We have a special guest that is waiting in the studio that we're going to be interviewing. So make sure you get your questions ready. If you are a woman in real estate, in construction, home design, land acquisition, you're interested in the financing of a home, designing of homes, building a home, reconstructing a home, renovating a home. If you have any questions about homes and real estate in general, we have a very special lady that will be in the studio with us very shortly. Miss Sasha Ivy of the Pink Hard Hats Construction. She is the founder, and she will be in the studio with us in just a little while talking about real estate and the Girlfriends Conference you don't want to miss. If you are ready to, go on a trip with your family, or, hang out with your girlfriends, and you want to be educated, you want to go learn, you want to, jump into a new, take a new lane, a new avenue, jump into a new business, then listen. She's going to answer all your questions. She's ready. So make sure you get your finger on the trigger, get your fingers typing, get them ready to ask some questions. So we're going to be talking to Miss Sasha Ivy very soon. But I want to start out with my thought of the week. And that is, progress always involves risk. You can't steal second base and keep your foot on first.
That's true.
I just got to get my, wait a minute.
Woo-hoo.
Listen, I need to say that again. Progress always involves risk. You can't steal second base and keep your foot on first.
And that's one of the things that we preach all the time.
All the time.
Is you got to move forward. You got to take the step. You can't wait for stuff to happen.
That's so true. And you know what I think about? You ever watch a scary movie and, the bad man is chasing the man or the woman or whatever, and they don't fall until they do what? Look back. Oh my goodness. Listen, that plays into my thought of the week. You're not going to fall if you keep your eye on the prize, if you stay focused, if you don't give up, you stay driven, you stay motivated, you have your goals in mind, you put, you dot your I's and cross your T's. Don't look back. What you looking back for? Because you already know what's back there. Right? So the only thing you need to do is keep it pushing, keep it moving.
The only reason you look back is to help somebody up. Absolutely.
That is the only reason. And if ain't nobody back there, then ain't no sense in you looking back. I'm just saying. Progress is important. Yes. So remember, progress always involves risk. You got to give up something. You got to work hard. You got to lose a little bit of sleep. You may not be able to hang out with your girlfriends, or you spend less time with your children for a short amount of time. You know, you got to dig in, get involved, get engaged. But guess what? The end result is priceless.
Right. You got to do something to have something.
Oh, I like that. You got to do something to have something. Because listen, there's a lot of people out there looking for handouts.
Right. They're just sitting there waiting. They feel, and the thing is, a lot of these people are like really smart.
Yes.
They're sharp.
Yes.
But they're sitting on their talent.
Exactly.
A lot of people are doing things that they never had a passion to do, and they're just doing it because, okay, the opportunity came up.
Right.
So I'm going to accept this job. I'm going to accept this responsibility.
Right.
Then that's when you know they're stuck in doing that, and then they never go back to what they have a passion for doing.
That is so true. That is so very true. And I mean, you know, it's hard. It's easier said than done because life happens. You know what I mean? Life happens and things get in the way, and stumbling blocks, you know, tend to trip us up sometimes. But when you have that drive and that motivation to finish what you have started, there is no stopping. There's a song that is like an old school song, but when you hear it, everybody knows it. It's like, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. And you just got to keep singing that to yourself. Like, there's no stopping me now. Once I get my wheels turning and my thoughts processing and my goals in my view, then there's no stopping me.
But you gotta get off base.
You have to get off base. And I love the thought of the week. It says you can't steal second base and keep your foot on first. That just, I mean, just the bottom line.
Right.
It just is what it is.
Bro.
All right. So remember that if you are going to make it to second base, take your foot off first base, get motivated, get moving, stay focused, don't look back, and blessings will come.
Got that right.
Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings.
Put that thing in drive.
Yes.
Can't stay in park to get somewhere. You gotta put it in drive.
Gotta put it in drive. Absolutely. Okay, listen. So before we bring Miss Sasha Ivy on, I want to jump into some top news, some things we have to touch on that have been happening around the world in the last couple of weeks. And I just want to touch the surface of it and just make sure that people know that we are aware of what's going on. So we want to send our prayers and condolences to all of the families that have lost loved ones this past week, and that are still searching for their loved ones in the Miami Champlain apartment building that collapsed. They're still looking for over 156 people that are not accounted for. And at this point, 9 people have lost their lives. And so we send our prayers and condolences to their families to let them know that they are in our thoughts and in our prayers. And we pray that they are able to find a lot of the people that are missing, because that is just really sad. I was reading a story, I think Friday, it was a husband, there was a wife standing on the balcony, and she was talking to her husband on the cell phone when the apartment building collapsed. And they have not been able to find her. So you're talking about a heart-wrenching situation, just really sad. And so we want to send our love and our prayers and our condolences out to those families. And then can we just talk about for a moment this whole Derek Chauvin situation? I mean, I'm just like, what?
Right in front of America.
In front of America. They give this man 22.5 years. Now, for those of you who do not know, the laws in Minnesota state that you only have to serve a certain amount of that time. So he will be, he was given 22.5 years. However, he only has to serve 15 of them behind bars. And the other 7 he will serve on probation. Now, if that is not a major slap in the face, I do not know what else is. I mean, you kill a man in front of the entire world, and they don't even give him the max, because I think the max is 30 years. So I mean, that just had me shocked. I'm glad I heard it after I got off work, because I really would have had an attitude.
Yeah, I know of people that have been messed up in the system because of incidents that have happened where someone got hurt or someone, lost their life because of an incident.
Right.
And that was something that wasn't planned, something that just happened.
Right.
And this was intentionally done.
Intentionally done. And the man kept saying, I can't breathe. And what gets me is that the other police officers stood there and allowed it to happen.
Yeah, it was quite a few of them.
Yeah, it just makes you sad. And what really brought me to tears is just hearing from his daughter and his brother who said, there will never be daddy daughter dances or walking her down the aisle or taking pictures with her, ahead of prom and homecoming and graduation and being a grandfather to her children that she may have one day. Just thinking about all of that just makes it even more sad.
Yeah, it just makes me think about, because I don't think about just him. Mm-hmm. I think about all the people, like you said, that ignored it.
Absolutely.
Think about when someone gets in trouble for a crime.
Right.
Every single person that's involved in that, with that person, they're going to court. They have to face the judge.
Exactly.
Because they were made an accessory to the crime.
Right.
Whether they were in the car and somebody shot somebody.
Right.
Whether they were down the street being a lookout person for a store being robbed.
Right.
They're going to jail too. What's going on with everyone else that was involved? Exactly.
That, I guess it's more important to talk about the person who actually knelt on his neck.
Right.
But like you said, there's a such thing as an accessory to a murder, an accomplice to a murder. So it's like they don't have to suffer any consequences. There's no punishment for them because they allowed this man to act out of to take away from his training, from his natural instinct. Me as a person, if I'm like, even when we're like wrestling or playing with our children, they say, "Mom, I can't breathe. It's like, whoa, let me stop.
All right. Mm-hmm.
At that point, he was like, "I can't breathe," and he was like, "Okay."
And there's other officers within feet away from it. It's not like they have to respond to it. They are all there already.
Exactly. So we have a comment that says, "Life sentences for strong armed robbery for someone with no past criminal history."
Yeah.
Hashtag true story.
Yeah.
Amen to that. True story.
Sad.
It's really sad. All right, I have one more, and then we're going to bring on our special guest. So I was reading the top news around the world, and there was a story about a young lady who went viral because she wrote her father's obituary. And normally when you write an obituary for your parent, your mom or your dad, no matter what your past relationship has been with your mom or your dad, you tend to try to say nice things about them now that they're gone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this lady did not. She was like, yeah, no, I'm not having it. Her name is Sheila Smith. She's the daughter of an abusive, alcoholic, absent father. She made headlines because of the obituary she wrote. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I just have to read this small part. It says her father's name was Leslie. It says Leslie was surprisingly intelligent. However, he lacked ambition and motivation to do anything more than being reckless, wasteful, squandering the family savings, and fantasizing about get-rich-quick schemes. Leslie's hobbies included being abusive to his family, not just his wife, but his family, expediting trips to heaven for the beloved family pets. Yeah, that part. And he liked fishing, which he was less skilled with than the previously mentioned. So he was less skilled at fishing than he was at killing and being abusive, basically is what she's saying. It says Leslie's life served no other obvious purpose. He did not contribute to society or serve his community, and he possessed no redeeming qualities besides quick-witted sarcasm, which was amusing during his sober days. With Leslie's passing, he will be missed only for what he never did, being a loving husband, father, and good friend. No, she says no services will be held. There will be no prayers for eternal peace and no apologies to the family he tortured. It says Leslie's remains will be cremated and kept in the barn until the family's donkey is done with the wood shavings or the wood shavings run out. It says Leslie's passing proves that evil does in fact die and hopefully marks a time of healing and safety for all. It says this obituary was intended to help bring closure because not talking about domestic violence doesn't make it go away.
It sure doesn't.
I mean, when I read that, I was like, okay, we have to share this. Good Lord. I mean, that's crazy. But I love that. I love the story because, as most of you know who are watching, and if you do not know, I am a strong advocate for domestic violence victims. I stand for those that cannot speak for themselves. If you or anyone you know has been affected by a situation of domestic violence, please get help. call and speak with someone, the phone number is on your screen. It's 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-799-7233. And please understand that domestic violence is not just men abusing women. Women also abuse men. Women abuse children. Men abuse children. And it goes all around, no matter what your race, your age, your ethnicity, your background. Domestic violence is real.
Real.
It is real. So Sheila Smith was not playing when she said, yeah, no, I'm not going to let you get away with it that easily.
She built a legacy.
Yes, she did. And her obituary went viral. So good Lord. All right. So that's our top news for this week. We hope that you are able to gain some light or be enlightened by what we've talked about. And again, make sure that you join in with us on the prayers for those that are missing in the Champlain apartment building. And we hope that they find more people that are still alive and well.
That's it, folks. So we have a special guest
whoop, whoop.
On standby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure some of you all have been waiting impatiently for this guest.
Yes.
So, Sasha Ivy has over 15 years experience in construction and real estate industry. Mm-hmm. She is dedicated to providing the best service to all customers. She goes out to each project personally to build a rapport with customers and oversee jobs from beginning to end. Mm-hmm. She takes pride in providing excellent workmanship, affordable pricing, and the ability to deliver outstanding results, and being the largest female minority construction company in Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana. Excellent service and commitment to customer satisfaction is her number one goal. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome to the show, Miss Sasha Ivy.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
I'm doing just great. How are you guys?
We are doing wonderful. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Well, we've said a little bit about you in our introduction, but we want to give you an opportunity to let all of our listeners and watchers know exactly who you are, what it is you do, and anything else you'd like to share.
Well, I'm a single mom. I've been in this industry 20 plus years. And basically, when I thought about a minority female construction company, I thought about all the women, all the seniors that's taken advantage of. And just listening to what you guys was talking about with the policeman and Floyd, I think of the same situation, being an advocate in this construction industry for those who can't speak, that does not know construction. And that's most of the time women and seniors.
Right.
A lot of times construction is a male dominated field. And in the past, even myself been taken advantage of with pricing and materials. So being knowledgeable, I was able to say, hey, it's time for women to stand up. And I love it. I have a passion for what I do. But my number one goal, as stated, I want to bring great service at affordable price.
Awesome.
Nice. You know what? You know how you go to construction sites and you see men at work, and now when we go past construction sites, we see men and women at work, or we'll see different signs that say, that incorporate and include women. And I mean, I took a picture of the sign. I was like, I love it, because like you said, growing up, you get so used to seeing men at work. And now it's like men and women. I love it. And it's like you see the ladies out there in their hard hats and their boots on and their jeans, and they slinging hammers and they're driving the machines and drills. And I'm like, yes, come on, ladies.
Yeah, I love it.
So very proud. So tell us what intrigued you about construction and how did you get into it?
Well, I started off as a realtor, and I was taught by a lot of Irish tradesmen. And I was the only female most of the time on new construction sites.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 years ago, I met two sisters. They both were hairstylists, but one was an electrician and one was a plumber.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. And they said they'll never go hungry. If it ever gets to where women can do their own hair, you'll always need a trade at some point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And so just think about it. If you're a hairstylist, you're going to have clients that may need electrician. And so at that point, like I said, the idea was impregnated like over 15 years ago to be a lady GC. And the thought came, and I was working and rehabbing and flipping, and I didn't move on it. And I tell people all the time, when God give you an ideal, if he'll impregnate you, but you have to birth that idea. And so, yes, a couple years ago, I just thought about it. Hey, I'm going to start this female construction company. And it took off like really quickly. So it's wonderful. It's hard work, ladies, but you still can have I still keep my nails pretty and I just love it. But I know some of the women may be kind of standoffish, because they think of a man feel, they may not want to get their hands dirty, but I love it.
If you can be a stay-at-home mom and you can do hair and clean diapers and all that stuff, run behind them, play in the yard, and still go out and look pretty, then why can't you build a house and still look pretty?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you don't have to look like what you do. People expect for someone that's in construction to come home with, dirty clothes. And if you do come home with dirty clothes on, there's water, there's soap, you can clean yourself up, you can still go out and look pretty. So I love it. Congratulations. And that's so awesome.
Thank you.
And all that you do, I know it takes a lot of time. What would you say is one of the biggest sacrifices to being in this industry?
Being away, long hours away from my family. But you know what? I have a greater appreciation being on the site. And I'm going to say this, ladies, if you have a husband or a man in construction, I'm going to tell you, because I just heard one of the guys you understand us. You understand how hard we work, how many long hours, how we go from one. And the guy was saying, most of the women I dated said, oh, you not working at 10 or 12 o'clock on the construction. They don't understand. But yes, sometimes we put in long hours. Like I had to complete a job and we were there 1 o'clock in the morning trying to get this job done. So ladies, be patient with those guys because they're on their feet. It's hard work. But like I said, I love it.
Yes, yes. Trust me, we have been out during the morning, early morning, or even the late evenings, like you said, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, and we have literally seen the guys still drilling, still digging, still doing stuff. So yes, they do work long hours.
So what are some of your smaller projects and larger projects? What's the scale of things that you have to do?
A small project would be like a bathroom. You can finish a bathroom in 3-4 days. That would be small. Some of the larger projects are rehab, commercial projects. I have a client that's buying a string of dominoes, and that would be. I'm gonna pray on this project. We have a client that wants. It's a commercial building, like a community center. And so that would be a larger project. But yeah, we do it all. We do roofing, plumbing, electrical. We're licensed and bonded. $2 million per project. That's not a cumulative. And I'm going to be praying to move more on the commercial side to get licensed and bonded unlimited. So those are just future things. But yeah, we do it all. Siding, roofing, you name it, we do it.
That's awesome.
We specialize though. We specialize in kitchen, baths, and basement, but we do rehabs, renovations. We do it all.
Awesome. So is it ran and operated by women, but the laborers are men and women?
Yes, both. We don't discriminate.
Awesome.
And eventually the vision is to have a all women team, but because it's not enough women,
right?
It's not enough women in the trade. So we do, because we get so many projects, we do have to grab men that are already licensed or that's already skilled.
Nice. So what is your biggest gratification in being in construction, being a woman in construction? What do you get the most joy out of?
The end goal, when I see my clients' faces, like the finished project, when I see how happy they are and how amazed they are when we finish the project, that's the satisfaction I get.
There you go. I love it.
That's awesome.
Now, do you allow your clients to be hands-on, or do you just take a blueprint and you just go do the work?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So we do both. It's and this the thing what make Pink Heart has construction different. By me being a realtor for so many years and me being in the industry, like a lot of times the guys will just, like you said, take a blueprint. But my whole focus is I want to know what is that client end goal. That client, if they're just staying in their home and they just want to beautify the home, they'll ask me some of my input. Like even a lot of times I do a free consultation where we may go to Home Depot and pick out the materials together because they want my input. But my focus is being in real estate, flipping myself, the exit strategy. So if you want to stay in your home, how many years you want to stay in your home? Do you look for, you want to rent this place, or are you looking to flip? Because now we have to look at the aesthetics of what other buyers will come in. And so I always help my clients try to meet or beat their expectations. A lot of times they have big dreams on little money, or but I try to come in and be as fair as possible with my clients.
Of course. Absolutely. So, I mean, I love it. I mean, kudos to you. Let me just give you I think it's awesome that you have taken on this industry and you've done it, with full force, and you've taken it by storm. And, for all the ladies out there who are interested in real estate, if you want more information, the phone number is at the bottom of the screen. We're going to jump into the Girlfriends Conference that's coming up, and we want Miss Sasha to tell us more about that. But again, if you are interested, the phone number is 844-735-2397. And especially if you are in the Chicago area, she's right there. And I'm sure that if you are a woman, she would love for you to be a part of the Pink Heart Hats construction crew, because ladies, I'm just saying, not just because I'm a woman, no brag, just that, but ladies, we can do anything we put our minds to. And the stigma is gone. It's not just a man's world. It's not just a man's trade. Women, we know how to build stuff too. If we can take care of home and we can build a happy home, then we can put some bricks together and build an actual brick and mortar and make it happen that way too. So shout out to the ladies of Pink Heart Hats for doing their thing, and to Miss Sasha Ivy. But let's jump into this Real Ladies of Real Estate Girlfriends Conference, and tell us about that.
So, so many ladies, we put up a post in 3 different groups, real estate groups, women's groups. And we had close to like 10,000 comments just saying, hey, can you come to this city? I would love to join you. Do you train? So I started thinking about it, and I said, well, I wish I could clone myself in every city, but I can't. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the training to you ladies. So Miss LaShawn and Miss Dawn. I got with these ladies. Dawn is a celebrity designer, home designer. And Miss LaShawn, she owns Be Him Black Marketing Enterprise. Hopefully, I'll say it, Market Enterprise Place, I think, for Black businesses. So these two phenomenal women, we came together and I said, let's team up and put on a tour and bring all this training, design, funding, real estate to the ladies in one girlfriends conference. And we're going to bring the fun. We're going to bring the home design, funding, personal credit, business credit. We want to wrap it all up, but have fun at the same time. So we came together, the real ladies of real estate. And we're going to be in Cabo, Mexico. I'm excited. November 3rd to the 8th. Ladies, go to the website. You can call us for more information. But who wouldn't want to be on an island? It's going to be concerts, and we're going to have accommodations. So it's going to be all included.
That's awesome. Nice. Now I've heard there's going to be like, is there still going to be like an all white party or something like that?
It's going to be, we going to learn. We're going to earn, and we're going to have fun and dance the night away.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Now, is it just for the ladies? Can they bring their families? Can we make this a family trip and bring our kids?
Listen, you can bring your family. So we're going to have our conferences in the morning. We're going to party at night. So I don't know. This for the grown and sexy. So of course you want to bring your significant other, but I don't know if you want to bring the kids. Unless you're going to be paying for a babysitter, because you might want to dance the night away.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out on any of the fun by having the kids. Right? Okay. You have to make some arrangements. Well, that is awesome. And so again, if you are interested, if you are a woman in real estate, you want to know about home design, land acquisition, finance, construction, please visit therealladiesofrealestate.com, or you can send an email to therealladiesofrealestate@gmail.com, or call the phone number on the screen, 844-735-2397. And if you want to have some fun in Cabo, then make sure you do not miss out, because the way Miss Sasha Ivy is talking, it's going to be lit and on fire.
It's going to be off the chain.
Okay, so the date for the conference, we know that they're November 3rd through the 8th.
Yes.
2021. In Cabo, Mexico.
In Cabo, Mexico. When I tell you all the food, all the top shelf liquor, you don't want to miss this conference. It's going to be like no other, I guarantee you.
I'm super excited. Listen, I got excited when I saw the hot pink hard hat, because that's my favorite color. Listen, we got hot pink in there. I am down and I'm all for it. So I love it. I love the design. I'm so proud of you as a Black woman, doing your thing. That makes me very proud of you. And I don't know anybody who wouldn't applaud that and be very proud of you. I want you to just keep doing your thing and make sure you do not look back.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm putting God first. So we know, and I know that God was in the plan. And like I said, the way I met LaShawn and Dawn and how we just came together, I know it was God. And it's so many ladies that out there that need this, but our men want to come too. So
they can't let us have nothing by ourselves. They got to be peeking around the corner and acting like they got to call us and ask us a question so they can hear what's going on in the background. They be trying to get in on the gun.
I don't know why you did your little thumb talking about baby.
I didn't know you saw me. I'm sorry.
Ain't no crabs in the bucket over here. I'm always bringing you.
I just love you too. That's right. I love you too.
Well, we appreciate you for being on the show today. Again, if you have any questions, Miss Sasha Ivy is available to answer your questions. The Real Ladies of Real Estate are doing their thing, and we are super excited for you. Again, November 3rd through the 8th in Cabo, Mexico. Visit therealladiesofrealestate.com. If you have any questions, please go to the website. Make sure you register so that you do not miss out, because it's going to be a blast.
It is. It's going to be lit.
Yes, you want to give everybody your Facebook page and any other information on how to get in contact.
So we have a Facebook group, ladies. If you want to join us, it's the Real Ladies of Real Estate. You can look it up or on Facebook, I think Instagram. But you can call us at that number. Like she said, email us, and we just gonna be doing some. We're gonna be doing a shopping trip. It's gonna be so much. We're gonna have yoga. So this is all about your mind, body, and soul, and finances, and that's what we're gonna bring to Cabo through the Real Ladies of Real Estate.
Nice.
Awesome.
I just have one last question. What would you say to that young lady who is kind of hesitant about maybe changing careers? And she's interested, she's excited, but she's just scared. What if she's a mom, a wife, and she's been, let's say, I don't know, working in corporate America for 10, 15 years, and she's excited about being a part of something so phenomenal as the Real Ladies of Real Estate and Pink Hard Hats Construction, but she just doesn't know if she should jump out there. What would you say to her?
I'm going to quickly, because that was me. 15 years ago, I was in real estate, and back then I was making about $50,000 a year, and God kept saying he had something bigger for me. And my family and friends was like, you have a great job, great corporate job. And I was pregnant. My job made me come back to work at 9 months pregnant. Ooh. But I said God had to grab me and snatch me and show me. I went into labor at my desk. They had to rush me to the nearest hospital, and I had my baby within an hour.
Wow.
So I tell women, if it's even a thought, start off part-time, get you a mentor. You know, I knew, but it was the best decision for me because I end up becoming a full entrepreneur, never looking back, having time and freedom with my family, making way more like what I was making a year. I end up making it a month.
Okay.
And so I know that when God has something for you, you don't want it to be as drastic as my situation, but just take your time. You don't have to quit your job. I ended up quitting my job after I saw corporate America. They didn't care about me or the baby, right? So, but just take a leap of faith. Pray about it. Follow your heart.
Yes, absolutely. And if God gives you a vision, he will give you provision.
Yes.
And you just have to have faith and trust him that he will never leave us nor forsake us. He definitely won't put more on us than we can bear. And so I love that. Thank you for answering that question. Is there anything else you want to share?
No, I mean, you guys just don't meet me there, beat me there in Cabo.
Hello. Hello. Well, we want to thank you, honey. Is there anything else you want to say?
I like to always say this. God is never your co-pilot. He is your pilot.
He is your pilot.
Plane and you fly, you will reach your goal.
That's
he will
right.
take you anywhere.
Exactly.
Take you anywhere. Yeah. So listen, we appreciate you for being a guest on the show. We definitely have to have you back before Cabo. So we want to get all of the ladies excited. And we definitely want to keep pushing the information out there. Again, let me reiterate one more time, ladies, if you are interested in real estate, finance, home design, construction, or you just want more information, like Miss Sasha Ivy said, if you want a mentor, just to pick her brain to see how you can get into the industry and be excited about what's going on for women all over that are in this industry, please do not hesitate to reach out. And I'm sure she would be very happy to help and answer any of your questions and get you excited about this tour that's getting ready to take place all over. Because women, we're taking over.
Yes, we're not just, when I first thought about the tour, I thought about just nationwide, but then God introduced me to the right people and said, we're going to take it international.
So, there you go.
Why not? Why?
And next time we come on, I would love to bring the Real Ladies of Real Estate and the different speakers, because this tour, when I tell you, these are some powerful, powerful women that's very knowledgeable in their industries.
We would love to have them. We will make sure we set that up very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So thank you. You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. We wish you all the best with your construction company as well as the Real Ladies of Real Estate. And we will have you back on the show and have the ladies as well. And we will be answering some more questions. We'll have some people that'll chime in and be able to pick your brain a little bit and see what you have to say. But until then, we wish you Godspeed. You take care and be blessed.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care. Wow, that was super awesome.
That was good stuff.
Was good stuff. Oh my goodness.
Everybody looking forward to Cabo.
I know. I mean, I just, you think about, like she said, just having the desire to do something different. And, I should have said this while she was in the studio with us, but just thinking about the fact she was like, corporate don't care about you.
You know what? That was so profound because you know what? They don't. When you move on, they will just put somebody else in that spot and keep on moving on and forget about you a month later.
Yes, they will. And you know what? You bust your tail, you work hard, you work overtime, you give all of your talent and your time and your energy. And then you go home and you have, 10% left for your kids and your family. And sometimes we don't even realize we become a little agitated and we're short-tempered with our loved ones. And we don't even realize that cycle is just happening over and over again. And it makes us a different person.
And all the hours and time that you put into making sure that a company makes some money, you put half of that time into yourself, making sure you make money.
Yes.
And you're making more money.
Yeah. But and even still, like she said, she knows she's talented. She knows she has a gift. She knows she's able to, like she said, do it part-time until you get into the groove.
Until it moves you out of that situation.
Yes. And then because God says, faith without works is dead, right? So if you don't have enough faith, and what gets me is that all he asks is that we have faith the size of a mustard seed. If you have not seen a mustard seed, look up, get an image of a mustard seed. And God is asking you to have faith the size of a mustard seed, and you can move mountains. That means corporate America. That means all the haters. That means all the doubters. That means all the people that don't see your vision. That means all the people that don't want you to prosper and grow. The Bible says faith the size of a mustard seed can move all that out the way.
And when you look at mustard seed, make sure you look at it in a person's hand. Because if you see it on Google, it may be blown up. You need to see it in a person's hand. So you'll see just how much faith you need.
That's all you need
to move that mountain.
That is all you need. And just just trust in God.
Trust in God.
I love it. This has been an amazing show. We would like to thank Miss Sasha Ivy for being a part of this episode number 6, season number 2. If you have any questions, if you are interested in getting into real estate, if you want to know about finance and Cabo ladies, make sure you visit the Real
Ladies and Men.
See what I'm saying? They just got it. They just got it. Why we can't have something? Why can't we have one little thing by ourselves? Y'all already took over. Y'all tried to take over construction. We had to come in and let y'all know.
Were you gonna dance with each other?
Okay, yeah, we dance with each other all the time.
But not the whole night. Come on, man.
just anything to get himself in the building. Who you gonna dance with? Who you gonna?
I know there's a lot of fellas out there like, she ain't going that far by herself.
Listen, I mean, it's called the girlfriends conference. It's not the couples conference. It's called the girlfriends.
Well, they need to put a slash in there or something.
Ladies, he is hating big time. I know there's some more husbands out there and boyfriends and sons and whoever else out there. They hating on us.
All I'm saying, knowledge is power.
Right, and we got
and
the
it can't
power.
just be y'all knowledge.
Yes, it can. Don't you see? She got a whole construction company. Do you hear me? Do you see that it's 3 ladies?
Right, so she need to construct us and y'all. Everybody get some construction.
You know what? I cannot with you. I cannot. Anyway, ladies, this is a girlfriends conference, but you know what? I love you so much. I'll take you anywhere.
Girlfriend.
Yes, for real. It can be women's conference, wives conference. I got to take my boo.
There you go.
Can I get some?
Better clean it up.
Well, listen, this has been an amazing show. We thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you next Sunday at 6 p.m. Make sure you stay tuned and stay locked because we're going to be bringing Miss Sasha Ivy and the Real Ladies of Real Estate back to Beyond the Chat. Yeah. So make sure you pay attention, like and subscribe to the videos. And make sure you pay attention because we got it going on up in here. Hey, come on. We're not just talk, we go. Come on, y'all know the jingle. Come on. Beyond the chat. We're not just talk, we go. All right, boo. You ready? We keep it plain, we keep it real, we really get down to it. You know the drill. From the bottom to the top. Stay tuned, make sure you stay locked. We go. Hey, y'all ain't ready. We go. Hey, we're not just talk, we go. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Peace.